Yes, as you get ready for 49ers at Cowboys and get ready to watch Tony Romo, it will occur to you once again that Tony Romo is a Dallas Cowboys guy, and it will occur to you, as it always does, when we watch Aikman or Romo, or for that matter, Daryl Johnston, whoever, guys with a tie to the Cowboys and doing their national TV gig. Are they against us or are they for us? Romo is a Dallas Cowboys guy. That's never going to change. So much so, as I've told you over the years, recent years now, his third son is named, and I kid you not, Jones is his first name. They call him Jonesy. And of course, Stephen proudly says, that's not really about dad. That's for me. They call me Jonesy, so they call him Jonesy. Fine. Tony Romo is still a member of the family here. But here comes Sunday, NFL playoff game, Dallas Cowboys visiting San Francisco 49ers, and Romo, the CBS analyst, will have ties on both AT&T sidelines. These two teams that face off here in this wild card matchup, long-standing rivalry, rich rivalry. Tony wasn't really much of a part of that. Not in the way it certainly was with Aikman and his edition of the Cowboys, where Dallas and San Francisco, of course, played in those 3 straight NFC title games. You can come up with a top 10 list of great 49er Cowboy games, and it probably ranks with any other rivalry's top 10 list, even though, of course, they don't even play in the same division. So Romo's got his Cowboy ties, but he won't be rooting, which we'll talk about in a moment. He's also got his 49er tie, and he won't be rooting, and we get to that now. Romo, the Cowboy lifer, is also an Eastern Illinois lifer, a product of the school that also produced another big-time quarterback who happens to be at the controls of the 49ers offense. Jimmy G is from Eastern Illinois as well. Without having done deep research into this, I'm going to assume that Jimmy G probably ended up going to Eastern Illinois in part because Tony Romo told him how great it was. Wouldn't that be logical? And surely now they are, again, without doing deep research, the 2 greatest quarterbacks, maybe the 2 greatest players in Eastern Illinois football history. It was exactly a year ago, as we speak to you now, when Romo became the first Eastern Illinois player in history to be inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame. Big numbers at dear old Eastern Illinois. Finished his college career with 8,200 passing yards, school record and conference record, 85 touchdown passes, did undersized Tony Romo. Undersized, unrecognized, underappreciated, which is why he, of course, became a UDFA. Ends up in Dallas. Goes on, of course, to play 13 years here, puts up huge passing numbers here, including 3,400 yards and 248 touchdowns, and some other numbers that are now in the process of being surpassed by somebody who was a teammate of his in Dak Prescott. Romo, like Aikman, and I think this is a really fun way to watch this game. And then to watch next week, if the Cowboys win, when I presume Troy Aikman will be in the booth. Aikman working for Fox, Romo working this game for CBS. They have inside of them a Cowboys bias, if you will. Maybe bias is the wrong word, but there's a Cowboy heart beating inside Aikman and Romo. That's just the way it is. How could it not be? And when you listen closely, I think what you hear is them trying to fight that off on the air. They don't want that to come out, because obviously the bulk of viewers, as big as Cowboys Nation is, the bulk of viewers might like other teams too. And they have to recognize that, realize that, and reflect that. But more important than that, to the viewer, we know this. And this is why, even though it seems an oddity that an NFC game would be on CBS, and as much as I look forward to Aikman doing the games that he does for Fox, Aikman, friend of the show, Romo doing this game obviously will be able to offer unique insight into a Cowboys team that still features guys he played with, features obviously lots of guys that he worked with, and I bet you he'll offer unique insight into the other quarterback, Jimmy G, and the Niners as well. Thank you for subscribing to what we do here on the Fish Report. We will get you inside the Star all week. We will get you inside AT&T Stadium as well. Jerry being aggressive to keep Dan Quinn. How exactly does that work? The X's and O's that lead you to believe that the Cowboys are going to win this football game, and a possible big quarterback change in the NFC East. All of that coming up today on the Fish Report. Thank you for subscribing. Stay tuned. Fish out.